Good morning, you lovely people. I'm so happy that you're here for another video. I can't even begin to express. I'm starting the day off with my One Coffee. It's actually called One Coffee. O-N-E coffee. It is organic and trade-free. I always look at my handy dandy notebook to see what I have planned for the day, and I always plan my day out the night before. I'm looking at my recipe book for my organic whole wheat bread recipe. It is a pretty plain bread recipe. I try to limit my dairy intake. You will see later in the video that I have an iced coffee with dairy, but that's kind of an exception because it's summertime. It's 6 in the morning, so in about 3.5 hours my bread will be ready. I love fresh bread. I know you can set the timer for the bread on most bread machines, but you know, I just really wanted to do it in this morning. I don't really have an exact reason. So, I'm setting up the camera so you can see. I'm starting with organic flour. And I am going to put this recipe on my blog, cynthialowenblog.com, link down below. The reason why I want to direct you to my blog is because honestly, a lot of time I put extra detail in my blog posts, or maybe some few points that aren't in my videos that I love to put in the blog post. So I think you would really benefit from going to my blog and seeing everything all in one place. I try to do a summary of my videos as well, and there's some extra content on there. So I'm putting in the flour. You can see the link there, cynthialowenblog.com. Some oil. All of the ingredients that I'm using are actually organic. And what I'm going to do with this loaf of bread, half of it my husband and I are going to eat, and the other half I'm going to bring it to my mother's house for her to enjoy. She is on a organic, dairy-free diet, so I really have to make this loaf of bread pretty simply. I know there are more delicious loaves of bread that you can make, and I like making those as well, but that's not the case today. This is my standard loaf of bread. It is just easy peasy, very healthy because it's all organic, even down to the salt and the sugar. All the ingredients are organic. Even the Bertolli oil. Actually, take that back. The yeast is not. The yeast is not organic. Oh well. I did my best. I actually tried to look for organic yeast. I'm setting it on the whole wheat setting, of course. It's going to be about 3 hours and 30 minutes. It is a small loaf on my machine. Then my dogs are barking. I like to drink my coffee, let them outside. There's a pillow on the ground, thanks to them. And then I just watch them and drink my coffee. So I'm here cleaning in my dirty sink right now my cast iron. And honestly, this is the only product, I'm sorry it's not eco-friendly. I like to share eco-friendly things, but this is the only product that has worked to clean this cast iron pan. I don't know if this is just a thing for this pan in particular, that it is very difficult to clean, but if you have the same situation, I highly recommend this. You don't have to use it every single time if you're afraid of, for example, chemical residue and you cooking with that on your pan, but you should probably thoroughly clean your cast iron skillets. I don't know, every once in a while. You be the judge of that. My bread is ready. I'm about to go on my workout. Can you not? Real life, you guys. So as I was saying, my bread is ready. I am about to go out with my dogs on our morning workout and do my regular routine. Making bread by hand for a while. My brother, who is really into homemade bread, encouraged me to buy a bread maker. And he said that it would change my life, and I think that it did. It looks a little bit deformed, but I'm sure it's very good. And I'm starving, so I'm actually going to cut a piece now. I know you're supposed to let it like breathe a little bit, but I'm starving. So I'll get back to you. I don't know if I'm actually gonna eat all of these pieces of bread because that's kind of a lot.
because I don't eat a lot in the morning. But here it is. Just wanted to show you some whole wheat organic bread. Good morning, everyone. Hello, baby. We are about to go on our morning walk. It looks like it's going to rain this morning in a few minutes, so we're going to try to make this as quick as possible. We usually go get some iced coffee before our walk and some water for the dogs. I need to get some gas. But we're going to go on the walk first before the rain, and then we're going to do all of that afterward. And if I remember, I will show you. If not, we will go into the next part of the day. I like walking here because although it's hot, there are soccer fields and fields, actual farming fields here. So there's always a bunch of wind. And as you can see, it's going to rain this morning, but it should be fine in the afternoon. I've got my bag lady costume on. We're going to do a run, walk type of ordeal for the workout. I tend to do this every day as often as possible. We're going to try to beat the rain, so we might do a little bit of a shorter walk. Not that pretty view. This is a pretty view.
We're gonna get for you.
Hi, I'll have a medium iced coffee and a small glass of water and only one straw, please.
And only one?
One straw.
Oh, okay. It's 105 at the first window.
She definitely thinks it's weird that we ask for one straw. I hate the lunchtime lines at McDonald's. Oh my goodness. They should have a line just for McCafe. I know when I used to live in Montreal, they had a lane for McCafe, like if you walked into the actual McDonald's. But they should have a drive-through option. I should start using their app. Where's Walla? My little dog is on the ground. This is why people choose Tim Hortons over McDonald's. Or Starbucks over McDonald's. Thank you. It's faster to get a coffee somewhere else. Even though their coffee at McDonald's, I personally believe is good. I never get the... Hi.
You need the one straw.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, you too. Iced coffee is my guilty summer pleasure. I probably gain a few pounds every single season because of it, but that's okay. I know what you guys are saying. You can get it with milk instead of the cream or condensed milk, but I feel like it ruins it. If you're gonna get iced coffee, you gotta get it the right way. Who supports that? Please like this video if you support that. I'll see you at home.
So I'm starting my daily cleaning routine. Every single day I need to vacuum, and usually I need to clean the floors at least every other day. I'm listening to a podcast while I clean. That's my favorite thing to do. Catch up on the news, catch up on my favorite podcasts. I'm also using my Dyson Animal. If you have pets, I recommend that you splurge and you buy this vacuum cleaner because it is amazing and it really picks up everything. I changed my shirt because it's kind of cold in my house. After this, I will of course take a shower and get properly ready. I'm using a microfiber cloth and my favorite method, squirt and mop. Somebody pointed out that I wasn't using the wood floor one, but I actually have luxury vinyl and not wood. So that goes to show they are very good floors if you thought they were wood. And I have laundry in the background, real life.
And using my husband's car because it has a lot of space. I would actually recommend this if you have a family because this car is amazing. It's the Denali Yukon XL. Yeah, so much space. I'm going to pick up my mom. We have to go get a painting for her, and I want to pick up a mirror at HomeSense. Now, if you read my bio, you know that HomeSense is in my bio because I really love that store, and I need a mirror for my hallway, and I figured that it's time to start decorating my house since we were in the final stretches of all the renovations. So we're about to go do that. So look at this kitchen. Don't you wish you had this kitchen? I do. There's my mom. She's looking all cute. So I'm just gonna show you what I'm wearing today. I actually got this dress from a thrift store, but it still had the tags on it. So don't underestimate the value of looking in thrift stores. the mirror in the back. But the most important part was our snack. Made in the US, so if you live in America, you can get this as well. Just chickpeas, very delicious. Would recommend. My mom got this super beautiful painting for her house. Look at it. I couldn't videotape it because we were actually meeting her decorators, and I didn't want to say, oh, hi, I've never met you. Can you please be on my video? How nice this is. And it's probably going to be...
This is gorgeous.
Are the decorators going to hang it on
Yes.
the wall?
Yes.
So nice. So what's that expression? Classy women don't sweat, they glisten. So if that's the expression, I am glistening right now. My mom's neighbor is looking at me videotape myself. I think she thinks I'm videotaping her, but I'm not. I just want to tell you this before I drive because I don't think it's safe to vlog and drive without a proper stand in this car, which I don't have in this car because it's my husband's car. So I'm going to go get some dinner for my husband and I. It is about 3:50, so by the time I get home it'll be 4:30. By the time we eat, it'll probably be 5. I'm going to get some shawarmas and a fattoush. How do you pronounce that? Let me know. Dinner in the front seat. Okay friends, I really wanted to share a quick etiquette tip because when I was waiting for my food, I was witnessing a conversation between, I believe it's one of the co-owners of the restaurant and this customer. And I felt really, really bad for the co-owner of the restaurant because he was kind of stranded while this customer was talking to him. And this customer was trying to pry information out of this poor man. And I'm not saying poor financially, we'll get into my point. So this emotionally poor man because he was asking him a bunch of financial questions. So he was asking him, why are you selling all your cars? Why are you selling your house? What are you planning on doing with it? How much money are you losing? All these really personal questions. And you could definitely tell that it was making that man feel very uncomfortable. And he didn't want to answer the questions, but he was stuck trying to serve this person. And he was a customer and he didn't just want to tell him to just, buck off. So he was backhandedly answering these questions, and I felt really, really bad because the customer who was asking him the questions kept going on and on and on. So that reminded me of an etiquette tip that I will mention in a future video, but I wanted to mention right now because it's situationally logical. When you are interacting with people that aren't like your best friend or really your family member, you shouldn't be asking financial questions. Please do not ask people how much something costs that they have, or please do not ask them what job they do unless you have a very close relationship with them, because when you are asking somebody, for example, when you initially meet somebody, you're asking them what their job is, they will immediately associate your interaction with perhaps you wanting to get something from them because we so closely lie somebody's hierarchical status in today's society with their job, with how much money that they make. So it's actually quite impolite to ask somebody that, and it can make people feel very uncomfortable. So instead you could ask questions like, what kind of industry are you in and what are your hobbies? What do you do every day? Versus asking them money questions or about their job. And now enough of that rambling on about the etiquette tip. I hope you got something from that. We are going to go inside and eat this delicious food and set up the mirror. So imagine it hanging. I think it actually fits pretty well. And this mirror from HomeSense is $50. And I actually would like to tell you, American women, that if you live close to Canada, you should really try to go shopping in Canada because the exchange rate is very, very good. I live in a border city and I don't know why more people don't take advantage of this. I go shopping in the States for things that aren't available here. And you should definitely come over and take advantage of the exchange rate because it's very, very good for you. Night's delicious spread of food. So believe it or not, I do actually enjoy cooking. But every time I run errands where I need to go further into the city, I actually pick up dinner just to make my life a little bit easier. If you are planning out your week and you have an errand day or a day in your month where you go and run those extra errands at those bigger stores, you could take that as a day to get takeout or to go to a restaurant. It's actually kind of like a fun ritual, I guess. I wanted to talk to you about this on stories, but instead we're going to do it on the video. So I like to go in my 2 hands. Well, hello there. I like to go to thrift stores and search for some authentic Pyrex. What you have to be aware of is there are a lot of dishes like this that look like Pyrex, but you have to look on the bottom. You can't see it, and it actually says Pyrex. And I compared the prices. Although this place that I go to is kind of expensive, it was $3.99. And there are better, more local thrift stores that you can get a better deal at. It was still significantly cheaper than getting it on eBay or going on Etsy. And I really, really enjoy collecting Pyrex because that is one of those vintage items that I think is super cute. I could actually see myself using these for Thanksgiving. I believe it's like the Mediterranean Pyrex version. I looked it up while I was there. Use your phone while you're there to look these things up, to compare prices. I'm going to end the vlog there, and I would please encourage you to subscribe, like this video, comment, let me know basically what you think and what other suggestions you have for the channel. I'm so thankful for all of you, and I wanted to let you know my official schedule, I guess, for posting videos. It will be Monday, Thursday at noon Eastern Standard Time, and I may add some bonus videos here and there, so please subscribe, hit the notifications button if you are interested, and I may add another day as we move along this journey, but for now you can expect that it will be every Monday and Thursday at noon Eastern Standard Time. So I love you all. See you in my next video.